hello, did I choose that? I don't know what's coming. Girl, it's always a surprise. It's so beautiful to feel like myself, right? It's so beautiful to feel a lightness in my heart and in my soul. It's so beautiful to be able to be myself and to feel like myself and to know who I am. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone, and I don't want to be better than anyone because I don't want to be in competition with other people. I only want to be in competition with myself because it's me versus me. But I still know who I am, what my energy feels like, and what I'm capable of, and what my talents are, and I am so 100% allowed to feel like myself, the way my energy feels like, the way I express myself, the things and the energy that comes from within me. There is space for that. And I don't need to dim my light for anyone else. I don't need to dim my light just because people think I'm better than anyone, which I don't think. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I just know who I am, and I'm allowed to be myself. In this world, I am allowed to be myself because I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a purpose. Life is so hard sometimes. I get frustrated and I cry and I get angry and I don't know, I feel lost and stuff. Life is truly hard sometimes. And every time that phase passes, I'm so thankful for everything in my life. I can take the moments to be thankful for me, for myself, for my soul, my heart, the way I think, the people around me, everything that I have around me. I'm so thankful for. I am the creator of my own life. I should be the main character because this is my life. Doesn't matter what kind of system we have around us. Like, forget about this. Just think about yourself and how wonderful life is in your own little bubble and in your interests that you have and the things you want to create and the things you want to spend your precious time on. Because this is living life. This is truly beautiful. I experience so much negative things with people. Honestly, sometimes I just want to say, like, I hate people, right? Like, from time to time I experience such bad things with people. So negative, so annoying. Like, I don't want to argue with anyone out there. Like, for example, I don't want to argue with people at work. This is the last thing. If there's something that needs to be said, I will say it. I will put it out there because I won't just, like, let you talk all over me and stuff. There are always two sides of the story. There are always two people, two viewpoints, and like I said, I don't want to argue with people, but if I have to say something, I will. Why not? Maybe you need to hear it. For me, it's so annoying. It doesn't make sense. It's so useless. Like, I literally would like if that didn't happen because it's so annoying. Like, we don't need it. Working at this job, it's not easy to work at, especially not with the people that work there. It's horrible. What the fuck? What should I learn from this? Absolutely nothing than to just, like, walk away. Looking back on my life, I also have had experiences in my childhood and my teenage years. For example, when I was in school, that were so bad with people again, the people that are out there in the world, like fake friendships and stuff. People wanted to be my friends, but were kind of jealous when I had also other friends. I don't know, that was like a pattern in my life that I had. And also until a couple of years ago, like 2 years ago, I had a friendship also like this, kind of repeating. And I don't know where it's coming from, but do I have to know? I don't know why I have to experience things like that. For me, it's so easy to walk away from people, like from friendships. Like, I don't care, not attached, I do my shit. Like, it's annoying. If it's annoying me, like, why? What's the use of that? If it's so annoying, like, what is the use? I want peace in life. So good. So why should you like argue with people or be with people that totally drain you out of your energy or annoy you? When I was a child, school was so hard for me because I was also bullied by teachers. Dude, I don't know. That freedom that I feel when I'm on my own, when I do my things, is so beautiful. And I always had that confidence when I was little and I was spending a lot of time on my own and doing my things. And I had a lot of confidence until all of that bullying came, all of that hard situations with people. And bear in mind, I was a child. So in my childhood and in my teenage years, I have experienced a lot of negative encounters with people. Like, and it's like I'm minding my own business and people just like disturb my peace for some reason. Why? Why is that? Like, what? I don't know. And to this day, it's like still with people at work. So I don't know, there needs to be some kind of end to that because it's the same pattern. I don't know, like things get better when I finally speak up, you know. I was like arguing with my boss. I was like yelling at him because so annoying. First of all, like, who do you think you are? Titles don't matter in this world, dude. Titles don't matter. Nothing matters in this world if you don't have respect and a calm voice and stuff, and you are not willing to talk like a normal human being. Like, no, I don't have respect for you and I don't know who you are. So yeah, after that, turns out that person is kind of a nice person, you know what I mean? Like, everything starts to get better with people when you fucking argue with them. Why? I don't want to argue with you. And also, when I yell at you, you still won't get the point because you just want to be right. I don't want to be right, but I want to be heard. You know, just listen to me. There is a pattern of, like, you know, standing up for myself and stuff. Like, I need to stand up for myself, but it's so annoying for me because I have to argue with people. Like, really tell them what's up. It's not to have a talk because these people like yelling at you. And then you have to like mirror their energy back so they hear you. And it's so annoying for me. And like, when is this shit ending? I don't know. But I feel like at this current job that I have, it's like a lesson. I've been there for 4 years almost. And it's like a lesson. And it's mirroring everything. And like everything unhealed and stuff from my childhood and from my school. Like, it's so fucking annoying. I didn't choose that, okay? I'm a life path number 9, Scorpio rising, whatever, Leo midheaven. Like, hello, did I choose that? I don't know what's coming. Girl, it's always a surprise. Like, if you have ever studied your horoscope, I would totally recommend that. Like, in 2020, when the world, you know, that happened. I had so much time. And then I really studied, like I really fell into like psychology things and spiritual things. It's when I started to remember all of the spiritual things that are existing in the world, and I learned a lot. And I was looking at my horoscope chart, like my astrology chart, and then I studied it, I learned about it. It's very interesting. It has some keys for you. You don't have to believe everything, but it's definitely like kind of a guide, so you know what's going on in life. I do see why it's making sense, what life is doing, but still some things are so uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to argue with people, okay? I'm not the type to argue with people, but it seems to be working when I do that. You know, it always starts with the people. Like, it always starts with the people. Like, they being so unfriendly, or they being like all of a sudden like so rude to me. And then I'm like, I'm hurt by it, because I'm like, why are you like this? Like, why are you all of a sudden like this? But these people just act as kind of exercise. These people, like, they don't have a place in your world, in your own world. They're just like a test. So annoying. And I always try to be nice. I'm not a people pleaser, but I don't want conflict, I don't want to argue, and I always try to be nice and, like, you know, but I'm also distant to people. And I don't know why they're always coming after me, like with their rudeness, some shadows or something, unhealed things. It's annoying. I had enough. And you know, when this shit is going on at work, and back then when I was in school, like shit was going on in school, I was always so happy to be at home and do my things. When I was a child, I really loved singing. I still love singing. I can't sing. I can't sing. I just do it for fun. I also have covers. I also do covers and sing. Like, I don't think they're good, but it's doing, like, it's healing something in me, and I like that. So my mission is to fulfill my childhood dreams right now. Like, that's what I'm on. My mission is to fulfill my childhood dreams and to take care of myself and to make all of my dreams come true for myself, because I am the most important person in my own life. You see that? Like, every time, like, you know, when I'm like out and there are conflicts at work nowadays, or back then in school, I was always so happy to be at home and do my things. Like I've said, singing, dancing, writing, like filming, you know, YouTube and stuff. I always wanted to be a YouTuber, and at first I was so scared. I uploaded my first ever YouTube video in 2014. 2014. Yeah, 2004. Oh my god. 2024. No, 2014. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, that's where I created my YouTube channel, and I was so scared that people will find it. I was so scared that people, you know, were going to find it and make fun of me. So it took me so long to finally be so confident and to upload it. And throughout the years, I managed to even put a link from my YouTube channel into my Instagram. That was a big step for me, because I was so scared that people were going to find my YouTube channel, and I deleted so many YouTube videos, and I don't like that. Like, I so regret it. The biggest thing is also not, like, one of my biggest regrets, like, this is actually the only regret I have in my life, is that I wasn't confident enough to be a YouTuber, you know, that I wasn't confident enough to upload my videos on YouTube and have them there, and like be confident with the fact that I create YouTube videos. And now YouTube isn't as popular, people don't watch it. It's so sad. I don't like TikTok, so I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want to be a TikToker, okay? I want to be a YouTuber. Yeah, whatever. There are some things you cannot change. But again, everything is a lesson. Whatever. Life is so weird. Don't get upset by it. Just flow. Go with the flow. It's your life, and you should only do the things that you want to do. If there are people that are annoying to you, if there's something that doesn't sit right within your soul, you just, you just want to move it out of your way or step away from that, because it's not worth it, and you just know. I'm a person who, I'm a Taurus, calm, I like my peace, whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of astrology sign you are. I just like peace and lightness, And if there's something annoying, I think if there's something annoying, there's something wrong. Because I should not be annoyed. I should never be annoyed. Because being annoyed kind of causes stress in me. And I don't want to feel these things. Girl, I don't want to feel these things. Like in my childhood, I had the bullying and emotional abuse by one of my parents. Had a very bad relationship with one of my parents, and I was crying all of the time. And years later, I only thought oh, there's something wrong after starting therapy, because I had depression, I had anxiety, I had panic attacks. And then we were talking, doing psychology sessions, and I don't know, she told me some things and then I thought, oh, these things are not normal. And because they happened so early on in my childhood, I thought they're normal. I have experienced so much. For me, it's stress, these, being irritated, being so highly emotional, having negative thoughts, all these emotions that are so negative and stuff. And when I do not feel calm, this is stress for me, and I don't like that, and I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. And whatever and whoever causes stress, they need to go. No, I'm protective of that, because I have been through so much shit in my life already, early on in my childhood. And the person who was always there was me. I had to reparent myself. I have to be there for myself. I am the most important person for myself. And it's kind of a hard dynamic, because the past and the present and the people that are trying to take away my peace, I'm no, I do not know why these people always come after me. I'm just minding my own business. If I get along with someone, I get along with them. I love that person. I'm laughing with them, opening up and stuff. But there are some people, I don't know from where they come from, but they're just sneaking up, and then they're so rude to me for no reason. I don't even talk to them. I don't get that. And I don't get that. There's still people like that pop up out of nowhere. And I'm surprised and disappointing and scared because of that. I want to go through life soft, relaxed, and with my guard down. But I kind of have to have my guard up and be ready to fight at any second and protect myself emotionally and stuff. Also, trust. I never know when someone is going to switch up, So scary. People are I don't know. This is why I can say I hate people. I'm allowed to say that because what? I should like trust people and stuff. No. Why should I trust people? Like every time I trust people, like, you know, I get hurt. I just know there are some people that will like never, you know, I would never lose my trust for them. But there are also people who like, I don't know, I will never trust and I will not be friends with them or let them close into my life or tell them anything about myself. Like, no. And I think that's pretty normal. You are responsible for yourself. It's you in this world. Of course, you have your friends and your family and the good people around you. But it's also you. You with yourself and God and the universe. And your interests, your purpose. Everything that is only just for you and no one else. You have that. You are responsible for yourself, for your well-being, for your emotions, for the way you feel. I'm not saying it's your fault when you feel not good. I'm not saying that. It's your responsibility to, if you do not feel good, to figure out the solution, to figure out how to make it better, and it will always get better. I sometimes also forget that. Oh, there's a trailer for Wicked 2. Sounds magical, so it's true. God has given you your dreams for a reason, and the things you desire, things you long for, they belong to you and no one else. You should always walk through life with that feeling. And if something is not aligning with you, you just push it aside. You just say no, because some things are a test. And this is the thing. I never know. You might never know. You know. But you will always be safe, okay? You will always be safe.